Conditions for the Jewish people in Western Europe have become increasingly difficult in recent years, and in the past week, developments in France and Germany have many Jewish people on edge. In several French cities over the past week, there have been violent riots in which dozens of schools, police stations, and other public buildings were burned, along with hundreds of cars. Some of the demonstrators accompanying these riots have featured anti-Semitic slogans and angry rhetoric targeting Jewish institutions, Jewish citizens. One demonstration was held at the Holocaust Memorial site in Paris and left the site heavily damaged. It's truly horrifying to witness the memorial to the martyrs deported from that place in France to be killed in concentration camps. The European Jewish Conference tweeted, "This shameful act of disrespect for the memory of the victims of the Holocaust must be unequivocally condemned and those responsible held accountable." The government views with utmost concern the displays and waves of anti-Semitism sweeping over France. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said at the start of Sunday's cabinet meeting, "In recent days, we have witnessed criminal assaults against Jewish targets. We strongly condemn these attacks and we support the French government in fighting anti-Semitism." This looks like an intifada in the heart of France, is what Israel-French lawmaker Mayor Habib, who represents French expatriates living in Mediterranean region. France is on fire with 249 police officers injured in these lost areas of a republic. For years, it has been an undisturbed growth of hatred in France, where white people and Jews are being targeted. Few hundred kilometers east, Stephen Kramer, who is the Secretary General of the Central Council of Jews in Germany for 15 years and is currently on the head of the Office of the Protection of the Constitution in Thuringia, told news outlets that he's very concerned about the rise of Alternative für Deutschland, this party, which found a receptive audience among German voters for its far right of the center platform, particularly its nationalist bent. Recently won the district council election in the town of Sonneberg. For the first time, it won such an election. This is widely viewed by political analysis as another sign of its growing popularity. The AfD parliamentary arm of a much bigger plot that is planned for the new right. For the last 20 to 30 years, it's not actually new anymore, says Kramer. The Constitution, the government, the state, the whole system that has been established in the Federal Republic of Germany since its existence. He added that if the AfD continues to gain power in Germany, he would take his family and leave Germany, and implied that other Jews should do the same. This party does not look friendly to Jewish people. Over in Europe, the intensifying war in Ukraine continued to grind on this week, and so did the exodus of Jewish citizens from Ukraine, Belarus, and Russia. Many Jewish and non-Jewish Russian citizens are looking to immigrate as part of a survival economically, politically, environmentally, and to have some security for their life as situation continues to deteriorate. Some international economists have even started to warn that the vast amounts of money the Russian government is spending on the war will mean there won't be much left over for other necessities like infrastructure, paying salaries for public servants, even basic sanitation, garbage collection even. Economists are saying that this means quality of life for Russian citizens is going to continue to deteriorate, and Russian citizens who can immigrate to Israel may want to. Here in Israel, the Taglit Birthright program, which brings young people to Israel for a free 10-day trip, has been a catalyst for many to make Aliyah. They held a big event marking the 75th anniversary of Israel's founding. Israel President Isaac Herzog gave a keynote address to the event, saying each nation has deep-rooted aspects of their identity with identity and character, and the Jewish people have a profound connection to their national home, the State of Israel. A project like Taglit breaks down barriers, lifts up, and helps us to continue to flourish, to explore our culture, our heritage, and it shows Israel to the world. Taglit Birthright CEO Gidi Mark also addressed the event, saying there's never been more interest in the program, and laments that there are several thousand young Jews who wanted to take advantage of the program but couldn't because there isn't enough capacity to accommodate them all. So what does all this mean? The rioting in France, the rise of the AfD party in Germany, the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine, all these factors make Jewish citizens in Europe make them want to make Aliyah because their life is uncomfortable. Events in France and Germany are especially significant because both countries have long been a destination for Jews fleeing difficult circumstances in Europe. All of this makes it more than likely that the number of Jews making Aliyah to Israel is going to increase and stay high in years to come. And that's why private initiatives like the Aliyah Return Center, like Taglit, do so much to help. That's why we're asking for you to stand in the gap with us as we construct new facilities to house, teach more Hebrew, and continue to aid those coming to the Galilee and throughout Israel. Thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to keeping you posted as to the latest developments that relate to Aliyah and return and restoration. God bless you from the land of Israel.